Okay, so considering the small delay that we have, I think I'm gonna be starting now, and hopefully Sinful will rejoin us or get back from wherever he's doing before his turn. Considering he's at the end of turn order as far as I can see, he probably
Let's hope for the best.
should have enough time. So before we get properly, several technical things. One, I added sources of light on the map, so hopefully the visibility should be somewhat better. So the torches are present. Second thing, I did mention last time that there are some cages and people present, but I took some time to actually figure out who is actually in those cages and what is their status, so that's why you are seeing various changes on the map. I believe I wanted to mention one more thing, but I don't. Oh, right. Not sure, but I might be using Rhythm Bot for certain moments. So if you don't want that, you can just mute the Rhythm Bot beforehand, or just remember to lower the volume, like consider the volume so that you are not surprised. But yeah, with all of that said, we as Donut succinctly put, return to the shit show you have found yourself in. And Cherik, you have managed to, I believe, at the start of this turn you like reach your perch, like spot somewhere like on this, not on top of the, but like somewhere inside the column, because it has some spores that you can use as yeah.
Am I certain the Hydra cannot reach me?
I mean, it probably still can. It's a large creature, so.
How tall?
The large creatures, that's 15 feet up, and they have reach, so
25 feet tall.
Yeah, I remember, I very distinctly remember last session I mentioned that the ceiling up here, these columns go up 20 feet.
So yeah, no, you're basically face to face with it.
Mind
so
you, you do have cover, and if it uses breath weapon against you, then you're gonna have bonuses to reflex save. But yeah, what was your question?
What's the draconic creature in front of Ulfgar?
This one, it's Cobalt. It's a Cobble Chieftain. The one that's.
Okay.
It has
yeah,
like
so that's
it's like a.
So that's a.
Yeah, this is like a throne representation and whatnot. Like a standing, like a. Fuck, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, like a, you know, like a throne thing.
Cage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
like
this one has like a patches of ash on its skin, even though it's like normally red skinned. A bone white helmet on top of his head, and one more fluff recon. Wherever you are seeing banners, flags, and tattoos on the kobolds themselves, apparently this clan is represented by a symbol of golden salamander. Salamander.
Salamander.
Yeah. Okay, so Cheruk, what do you do?
So, Hydras count as animals, correct? Or magical animals?
Let me double check. Biohydras are magical beasts.
Alright, so would an animal bane arrow work on them?
no.
I would say no, yes. I was going to double check that,
Well done.
but... Animal bane... yeah, because Bane has magical beast is a separate category, so no.
Right then, in that case, the Pyrohydra in front of the desecrated corpse of Azrak is going to get attacked.
I'm not dead yet.
I didn't
But
hear
you
no
will stone
bell.
dead in a second.
9 is a miss. And the funny thing is, even though they have fire breath weapon, it doesn't state they are resistant or immune to fire, so yeah. They get damaged by 14 total.
You may like chili. How about some chili sprayed on your eyes?
So now that Pyrohydra looks extremely hurt. Like hanging on the... barely clinging to life. Like roaring with pain, bleeding from many wounds. Okay, I believe that was your full turn. That's your turn.
Yep.
Alright, the other Cobble troops are still forming, as I mentioned at the start of the combat that it will take them 5 turns, and we are still like 2 turns away from that. However, this one, I forgot, but it was already present, so I'm gonna say up until this point they were like gathering themselves, assembling the formation, so now they can act. And let's see what they can do. Seeing from which direction enemies are coming, they're gonna put themselves like here, and what attacks did I give them? Okay, so as a standard action, 2 lines with a range of 100 feet, so they're gonna do volley fire. Okay, so seeing this giant hawk coming from the corridor, they're not gonna risk it. They technically could try hitting Azrak, but they believe even though the Pyrohydra is terribly damaged, the enemy will fall. So 1 line of volley fire will go only to Zilol. The second line will go through Koron to Zilol. And essentially, how the volley works for the troop is that it's essentially it's an automatic damage, kind of like a swarm, but you do get a reflex save to see if you get full or half damage. As essentially almost the entire troop pulls their sling, and normally it probably wouldn't hurt that much, but when it's like more than 2 dozen of those firing at once, then that's a different case. Okay, so Zil, the first volley of fire, that's only going against you. So you can give me a DC 14 reflex save.
Alright.
I'm probably gonna change that. Alright, so you take full damage from this. As I mentioned, those are slings, so it shouldn't be that bad, but still. And then the second line of fire goes through Koron and will also go through Zil. So for the second fire, Koron, Zil can make another like reflex save DC 14.
Oh no. Oh my god,
Okay,
the
Zil will take half.
Yeah, give me a sec. The fucking sheets have been really slow.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, Koron will take full. Okay, that's the... Yeah, Koron takes 4, yeah, and Zero takes 2. Okay, so that was their turn. Zixos, your turn.
Okay. Alright. Alright, the Pyrohydra is looking very wounded, I suspect. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I gotta roll this one for 2. Okay, 2. So the Pyrohydra is looking very wounded.
This one looks
Okay.
barely alive. Though now that you are fighting with them, shit. Actually, both Cheryuk and Zixos can like retry, make another knowledge arcana. Check.
Knowledge
Maybe that they are
arcana.
now fighting the creature, they'll be able to figure out or remember something else about these creatures.
Knowledge arcana.
Yeah, Cheryuk, you can also make a roll.
I did.
Ah, okay, 4. Fuck, didn't see that. Okay, 4 is not enough, however, Cheryuk... Yeah, that is just enough to remember one particular thing, that yeah, this one is barely alive, however, you do recall that one of the traits that Hydras in general have is fast healing. And it generally is connected to the amount of heads they have. And actually, no, sorry, that's the difference, that... fast healing... Okay, so, no, that's... it essentially states that the Hydra has the fast healing equal the amount of its heads, but it cannot be lower than 5. So yeah, these Pyro Hydras have fast healing 5, and it won't get lower even if you manage to cut off its one of its heads.
Sure. Then we'll just have to beat it down, I suppose. And coup de grace. Okay. Well, I got a bit unlucky with my strikes, so success. Valiantly charging forward. Yeah, let's put myself there. Success. At this point, barely up to the knee of everyone else due to the potion of reduced person he brought, dashes out into the hall, swinging a blade extended by lightning. So I'm going to try and destroy the Hydra. So let me roll the attack. Oh, nice. Okay,
so like 10 feet.
So 14. If that confirms, that's 26 damage.
9. Yeah, that definitely confirms. Yeah, that's the thing, that it doesn't say that fast healing is... but yeah, with that amount of damage, it's like... It had 5 hit points remaining, so... Essentially, like...
Well, generation is what keeps it alive.
Oh, right. Okay, good. So that doesn't cause a trouble. So suddenly, with that, it's like a mighty strike.
Roll a d100.
Who?
You.
Sure.
I forget what you need to get cut off a head, but I remember it was a d100.
Sure.
Actually,
57.
actually, for this, it states that cutting a head is like a thunder attack.
I thought you could get it off of crit.
Not sure. It says that as part of the Hydra trait that head is considered a separate weapon, hardness 0, hit points equal to Hydra's hit die. To sever a head, opponent must inflict enough damage to reduce the head's hit points to 0 or less, as a part of a thunder attack.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
That was
Never
somewhat
mind.
differently. But yeah, as a terms of like a fluff strike, you like managed to carve the body and all of the heads, bleeding profusely, they fall down dead. I believe that's your turn.
Swift action, I switch my stances, my blade, the lightning will disappear from my blade, and I get +2 AC. That's my turn.
Alright. Now! You will pay for that! Burn! The chieftain will make a 5-foot step here, and...
Does he like walk menacingly down from his throne?
Not down. He will outreach his hand towards you, and he begins to cast a spell. You start seeing like a globe of fire beginning to form at the top of his palm. You can make me a spellcraft check to see what he's casting.
Oof, 12.
Not enough. Actually, I probably should have to check that.
No, it's not enough. It's not enough. I think it's like 15 plus double spell level.
Haha.
No, I'm not trained in it, so no point. I'm gonna roll that.
Let's see, 21 would get up to, I think, level 3. So 17, 19, 21, yep.
Yeah.
So we know if it's fireball.
Yes, it's fireball.
Oh dear. Well, let me roll my reflex save.
Let me not, because I've got plus 1 to reflex. I assume that's gonna hit.
I think Chirrut is safe due to being 20 feet up, but everyone else gets hits.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Time to roll my reflex save or lack thereof.
Yeah,
Yep.
the DC for that reflex save will be 18.
Oh dear.
I mean, I'm not even gonna bother rolling. I'm 1 away from dying.
Yes, Zach, please describe me how your body explodes before reforming.
Okay.
There's just this little patch of green
should
left
have
that needs to burn off.
Fucking wrote what's the caster level of this guy, because I did him somewhat differently. Yeah.
Take how many levels he has in whatever casting class, and that is his caster level.
Yeah. I just I'm doing him somewhat different. I just.
If he does not have a caster level, it is likely at least 5 so that he can cast Fireball.
Yeah. 5d6. That's what I was going for. So those who failed. So. Okay. That's a bad roll.
Sure.
Okay, let's see how super dead I am. Oh, I actually pass. You know, hang on a sec. I just got something real quick.
We need some. What is some doomsday music for this?
For now, not Doom, but probably should go for.
Alright, okay. I get to add my initiation modifier. to my
Hell yeah.
attacks. Does not give me evasion. That gets later.
For whatever reason, despite the fact that Zixos was the center of the explosion, there's a burst of flame and smoke, and as that clears out, he is surprisingly not reduced to dust.
Cut the fireball in two with a mighty
However, Azrak is, and then he just kind of reforms.
He just goes.
Yeah, Koran sort of recoils as the fireball explodes right in his fucking face. Being basically right behind Zysos. Zysos, how we pronounce it.
Sixes.
Yeah, and as the ashen form of Axark begins to crumble, it then starts to shimmer, and the burned flesh instantaneously begins to heal, and Azrak, before his body manages to fall, returns to the field of battle once more, using the temporary resurrection. And yeah, I did forget last time that around the noon
No.
previous session, you would have died properly.
I would have, because I had died before. I had died twice.
I would have had some. I forgot to do my flavor how I died, but yes.
Yeah. Okay, that was this guy's. Pyrohydra's turn. Da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Cheruk, you take some solace in the fact that you managed to find some spot where you believe you are hidden a little bit more, so the heads cannot directly breathe fire inside your hiding spot. However, all four of them, all five of them, will open their mouths, and you can see that the right outside of your hiding spot begins to glow brighter and brighter as the air begins to heaten substantially, and you feel this wave of hot and fire. Because you have your position gives you some protection. I'm gonna say that you do receive +4 to your reflex save against each of the breath weapon attacks. Because essentially this is like a
reflexes don't avail me now.
15 feet reach. So suddenly you can see that the other this column begins to be engulfed in fire. Okay,
Is
so
it
let's...
just one reflex save? Or...
No, it's reflex against each one. So the first one, that's with +4.
How many attacks does it make? And then roll all those reflex saves. I think would be better.
It's 5 breath weapon attacks because it has 5 heads.
Yes. Roll 4 more reflex saves, and there we go.
So add 4 to everyone.
Okay, so they were not included. Okay, so the first one still fails, the second one succeeds, the third one succeeds, the fourth one fails, the fifth one succeeds. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So the first one you take full damage, so 5 points. The second one you take half damage, so 2. Third one you take half. Fourth one you take full. Oh.
Jesus.
Fifth one you take half.
Hold on. So half of 13 is 6. Minus 16. Minus 4.
And they are...
I am at -9.
And they are able to use that in D4 rounds. Okay, so hopefully they will not be alive before that happens. Okay, that was their turn. Azrak, you felt the grip of death for a brief moment, and you felt unimaginable pain of every nerve, every patch of your skin being burned to cinders.
Multiple times.
He's fine, guys. He's fine.
Well, so I come back fully loaded with everything, right?
Yes, I believe so. I'm just gonna double check the temporary resurrection. Yeah, I believe it is like you are like full. You like return, only that you get like negative level. So.
And I last a day.
Yep. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, you are fully healed and.
Cool.
You have
I'm
your
gonna charge this
resources.
guy.
All right. The Cobble troop will actually. How their attacks of.
I think they might get one.
Yeah, they get one, but
I thought they just acted like a swarm.
but they have
If they
something
act like a
set.
storm, they might not get one.
It is there's something specific set about them that they something about attacks of opportunity.
Well, depending on what that is,
they can
I might not
provoke.
charge.
But the question is, do you provoke from them? Give me a moment. I need to like read through the.
Actually, wait. I don't provoke because I'm using a strike.
Oh yeah, that's
Anyways.
true.
So
Nice.
we don't have to worry about that. So here is Shield Bash itself. Oof.
15. That's a miss.
That is too bad.
Yeah, I'm 99% sure that troops don't get attacks opportunity.
Yeah,
if
I
they
cannot
function
find
as
it. Oh
swarms.
no, yeah, I was mistaken because it says that they can move through the square occupied by an enemy, but that still can provoke. So yeah, as you approach, the chieftain, despite the fact that he looks more like he's more like a spellcaster, he deftly, nimbly steps out of the way.
I think more like it's like
Actually, wait.
pushing Cobalt troops out of the way.
Would a 17 have hit?
That's still a miss.
Okay. Because I had forgotten to add the charge bonus.
Yep,
I
but
also forgot
17.
to do my gambit,
Wait.
gambit stuff, but that's my own fault.
Donut, did you use the inspiring roar last session?
I did, yes.
So that's +4.
So that would be 19.
19.
Yes.
19 is still a miss.
Almost.
Getting closer and closer, but 19 is a miss.
If
Oh,
I
that's
had
right.
used gambit, I'd have another one which would have made it 20. But I don't know if that'd still be enough.
But would you have used it?
Honestly, yes, I just forgot.
Alright, 20 is just enough what you need to hit.
Everyone just handing small bonuses to him, just charges him.
Just like
That's
I use
right.
my gambit all the time, right? I just
Yeah.
forgot this time.
That's
So I
right,
was
take
quite
our
a bit
energy.
slow, but- yes. So let's see. So that would have been 4 from. No, 2 from encouraging roar, and then. And that was a shit roll. That is
Ooh, yeah.
$27, and everyone has +2 to hit and +2 to damage. Everyone, I think it's within 30 feet, so.
Okay. As a strike, you can make me a perception check.
My sadness is unimaginable.
And my day is ruined.
Wait, no, it's just +2 to damage, my bad. I got that backwards. But yes, I will make that perception check that I am so totally good at.
Oh, right.
I rolled an 8.
Why the fuck do you have minus... Okay, never mind. Okay, so that's your turn. So you actually deal a very nice blow to the chieftain. It's your turn, Coron.
Okay, let's have a look at what I have in my little arsenal here, shall we? Nothing good is, I think, the answer to that, because not particularly good at dealing with troops.
Boy, Zilal said I think can deal with them pretty well though, so
Yeah.
get out of his way and...
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
think
say, I
it's-
was
Go for the Pyro Hydra.
yeah, because I can charge and not get hit. They had to move into me.
Yeah, give...
So,
Mhm. I just wanted the description of a giant fucking boar beating them up.
Corners, why?
I mean, no, you can hit it from here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got reach.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just you can't move there with 30 feet. Mm-hmm.
In which case, moving there. Before going to use this and hopefully hit with my Guisarme.
oof.
15 is a miss.
Yeah, looks so. Cool. That is my turn.
Alright, Zilol.
Alright.
So Corin is no longer in the way, and Zixos, I think, being
It's tiny.
tiny at this point, doesn't actually interfere with Zilla since he's large.
Yes. I'm
So
just
I'm
too
gonna-
small to stop him.
And since I
GM could-
have...
Can you reduce the
Yeah.
size of success even more? I want to be tiny.
Alright.
I can get him.
Back him.
Fuck him up.
Hell yeah. Tiny success.
So that's 22, right? Because of charge.
Mhm.
Alright, that's a hit. For 13 points of damage. As you begin to carve your way with like goring several couples of this group.
As a giant boar just slams into the fucking kobold troops and starts going ham. Honestly, I just want fucking Zack to use the inspiring roar on so that Zilol can just eat an entire troop in a turn.
I don't have it ready.
Aw, that would have been great.
Sounds...
Alright, that's your turn.
Yep.
Alright, turn number 4. The roars, not roars, but the shouts of anger and alarm intensify in caverns, hallways around you, coming out of this like a large room, cavern. So yeah, one more turn and the troops will form.
Ruh-roh.
And they're ready.
Just quickly, Hydras have legs, right?
No.
I believe they're quadrupeds.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, they are. Yeah, nowhere I do not see. No, sorry, it
So
states.
yes, you can't trip them.
You cannot. It states in their stats that CMD21 can't be tripped.
What a load of bollocks. Okay, no, that's fair.
Okay, Cheryuk, you're still alive, but you're also in a lot of pain after being burned.
That seems weird.
I'm unconscious.
Oh right, because Die Hard is actually
30 feet.
Yeah, and you're also-
Unfortunate.
He's also 20 feet up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he could have rolled off the pillar when he died.
And taken fall damage. No thanks.
so Chirrut,
I mean-
do you revive or do you just lie there?
I mean, if you'd fallen off and taken fall damage, you would have died and could revive.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you can if you're not dead.
Hmm. What do you say, GM? Can you revive if you're just unconscious?
Technically speaking, for now, not yet. I will have to consider this for the next portion of the campaign. I'll have to like consider, because maybe they would have like contingencies for that. I mean, I could go with an idea that Cheryuk, as he's burned, it's so hot that he basically like the wave of hot air just pushes him out. So then he would like fall down, and maybe it would deal enough damage to like kill him, and then he could use the option to instantly revive.
All right. 2d6 damage. Roll it, Simon.
Yeah,
Either
because
you die or you're inside the aura. Those are your only options.
is it
now.
like 1d6 per 10 feet or 5 feet?
1d6 per 10 feet?
Per 10, okay.
So, Chirrut, I think you're unconscious at how much minus?
14.
Oh, what's your con?
9.
9? Oh
Yeah.
well. Yep, that's dead. Alright.
And that would be
Just, just looks. Corin just looks as if to see splat.
Oh no, dude. So, Simon, do you return?
But yeah, I believe as
I mean, do I have to take my negative levels as well?
If you want to return, yes.
instantly? Yeah, the option that allows instant return, it is sadly with the like one negative level, but that's temporary because that's part of the temporary resurrection. I mean, you can hold it off, because if you like thinking that if you return and the Hydra immediately continues attacking, you can like hold off like a turn to see how the battlefield will change if you want.
Good. I'm going to delay until after Korra.
Alright, let me find him. Alright, that means the Cobble troop. Yeah, they're gonna do this like that. Trying to fucking see. Okay, because they're gonna do 5 foot step like that. I mean, I say 5 foot step, but
5 foot shuffle.
yeah, 5 foot. Do the shuffle. And the way they deal damage, the way they deal melee damage is that at the end of their move action, every enemy that's within them or adjacent to them takes damage. So Koron, Zilol, and Azrak definitely are adjacent. I would argue that Koron is also adjacent.
He would be, yes.
Adjacent, yes.
They are
If
currently
you
unblocked.
if you want to be sure, if you put a 0 range aura and make it a square, it'll cover what they're in.
0 range aura square, make it what kind of color? Like red?
You could even just make it so only you can see it, if you want.
Actually, that I don't think that would be 0. No, I think
you
that...
want 0.
Okay. That makes
Yes,
sense.
it's from the edges.
Oh, yep, true. Okay, so
It helps on larger tokens so you can see where
yeah,
they're at.
that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so with their melee weapons are spears. Actually, I shouldn't. Okay, so I'm gonna roll damage for each one. So going from right to left. So Axrak, you take 3 points. And there's no saving throws, nothing. That's automatic. Koron, you take that much. Zilol, you take that much.
Oh. I see how it is. Pick on the pig with the most damage. That's racist.
No, you just had the biggest area to stab. Should have gone on that diet, boy.
Okay, that's what they can do. Success.
Yep. I believe there was no attack of opportunity for charging through them.
Yeah,
Swarm. Yeah, I
You probably can't charge through them though.
yeah, because it's not like a swarm, it's like a bunch of like medium small creatures that's like packed in a like a unit.
Alright.
Like you and Zillow charging through each other is one thing. You charging through a bunch of small creatures is another.
I mean, it would be amusing. Nah, that's not. So, don't think I can charge to Koron either, since I'm just tiny. He's normal sized.
Yeah, medium.
Actually, I think tiny and medium might be able to. I'm not 100%.
I need to reach.
I forget if it's 2 steps or 3 steps where it stops mattering.
Okay. I suppose it's worth a try.
Really point is giving your Colossal Cloud Giant, making him a dex build with combat reflexes.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what the best option here is.
I forget if it was Path of War. I think there might be a way to get combat reflex strength. So you just have this like cloud giant like yo-yoing his sword as he cuts these tiny ass people moving through his range.
Alright, I suppose there's... I should have moved 1 step forward. Well,
Yeah, it's a 3 size difference.
Okay, so it'd be tiny and large kind of deal.
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna go here. Make an attack opportunity if you want.
Yeah, I need to double check. Even though if you have combat reflexes, you can still only take 1 attack of opportunity against.
Yeah,
a
it's
target.
1 per provoke.
All right. Okay, so one of the heads lashes out, trying to bite you.
Alright.
Rolling with that much to hit, with +6.
Success dodges nimbly out of the way.
Right.
Alright.
Watch him fucking crit and 2-shot this boss.
That would be amusing. Anyway, I have to
That
switch.
could only use his one
Uh-huh.
spell.
Sadly, I'll have to switch stances to reach him. Suddenly his blade is extended by a blade of lightning as he strikes at him.
Alright, Sephiroth.
Hell yeah, get fucked. So, roll me a will saving throw. And take 17 damage.
Okay, what happens if he
Yeah.
succeeds?
If he succeeds, dazzled, but I don't think that matters since he's probably just gonna throw another
Never mind.
fireball.
It would be really bad for him if he threw a fireball right now.
Alright,
True.
so he rolls with that much. So that's his will save. Okay,
Yeah, he makes it. He takes 17 damage, and that's my turn.
he actually
gets-
takes slightly less than that, but he does
Okay.
take damage.
Yep.
So not 17.
He
but
gets,
damage.
was it -1 ranged attacks with Dazzled?
No, it's -1 to attacks, basically.
Okay.
Alright. Protect me, beast! Protect me! He's gonna delay after Pyrohydra. Actually, I'm gonna make him a skill check. He's gonna try to figure out what's the reach on you guys. Actually, he saw that Zixos attack from a distance, so... yeah, I'm gonna say that's perception check for him. He's essentially trying to figure out if he can move out of the way without getting skewered to pieces. But he cannot fucking figure this out.
He's like not even sure where the blow came from, since he's just that small.
What hurt him more?
That would be a strike charge.
It did. Okay, so Pyrohydra. Yep. Without moving. It's gonna... all 5 heads are gonna turn towards you. And they... it's like trying to snatch a fly and try to bite.
Alright, come at me.
And it wasn't damaged, so it doesn't have to heal. So, 5 attacks. First one.
Yes, you're looking for 21.
Actually, I should roll with +6, so never mind. But still, 15 is a miss. So that's second one.
Just about.
Third
Just
one.
about a miss.
Fourth one. Oh.
Six is going to try and parry this one. Using Calm the Storm.
Would think they all name.
Fuck. Alright, hits.
I'm also going to use something.
Get fucked, Alright, do it. Kill it. Well, kill it, well.
Still need
Kill
to
it
make a
like...
roll. Actually, no. Sorry.
God damn it!
Ah, yeah, that's the one that you
Hey.
have to roll.
Zixos, you're next to me. But I activated my ally shield aura.
So I like deflect it towards fucking Azrak.
And so,
Roll another hit to hit.
I think it uses the same roll against me.
I think it was another one. Alright.
Let me check.
Oh, I see. You gain cover against that attack, and let's see, that would be +2. Nah, no, that wouldn't work.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
no.
if there's one that hit you with more than
Yeah, yeah.
2. Or
Alright.
2.
So yeah, Success tries to deflect the blow, Corin tries to distract it, but it hits him nonetheless. Alright?
And I'm gonna just roll for the last one, so I won't
Yes,
forget.
yes. That's a hit as well.
Alright.
That's why I didn't want to switch my stances. Oh yeah, actually,
Wait,
that
ally.
one I can use it again.
Yeah,
No,
use ally shield
it's
for that one.
immediate action. No, I used my counter, so I can't use it this turn.
Okay.
Okay, so both hits as 2 pairs of teeth try to squash you inside their mouth. So the first hit is for 7 points of damage, the second hit is for 8 points of damage.
Maybe not 154 damage. Yes, I know it's 15. It's
I
not
still
that
like
hard.
how I have an aura of, yes, betray me.
Yes, I like that as well.
Like, for what it actually does, it's actually rather fitting, because Azrak's the tank. But it's just...
The flavor is a bit silly.
Yeah.
Actually, I need to now figure out what kind of spell do I want to use. Actually, how I want to move him. Okay, so it works like that. Actually, he has that much. That's a shitty spell, that's not useful. And this one. Okay, that's the one. That's the one. I just need to remember how he can. What does he need to do to, in case he doesn't move? What does he need to roll to not provoke while casting?
I mean, can he 5-foot step back?
I mean, he has the option, and he can even 5-foot step inside a difficult terrain, because he has something that gives him that.
What about you?
He can either cast defensively or just let you provoke an attack and hope he doesn't get hit. Casting defensively is a caster level, like 1d20 plus caster level, I think. Plus any
without
bonuses.
extra feats.
Yeah, plus bonuses,
Yeah.
and he needs to hit.
15 plus double spell level.
Yeah, pretty harsh.
And then if he gets hit, like if he provokes and I hit him, then it is 10 plus the damage I dealt, if I recall, for the concentration check.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Which
doesn't
is-
know the attack series, but natural response using his nimble moves, so he doesn't. It's not bothered, but this is like some shit lying around, so he will try to make a 5-foot step.
I do not have step up yet.
Badly. If I had step up 10 feet away, come back here.
Oh, I know that feat thing because I gave it to some of the enemies, like step up and strike. That's fun one, especially if the parties like have casters.
Sadly, I think I will be taking Outflank at level 5.
I mean, that's
You know.
reasonable.
Let our person with sneak attack flank when he's just standing next to anyone.
Okay, so he believes that
One more round.
he's out of range, so he begins casting. This time you do not see that there's like a bit of flame form. There's still fire because obviously he has access to fire spells, but it seems like the spell itself is different. So if you wish, whoever has it can attempt
Let me do that.
spellcraft check.
Yeah.
This is a 2nd level spell, so that will be DC 19.
Nope.
Alright.
DC
Damn it.
fighting a Hydra right now.
Guys,
Damn it.
guys, what's magic?
Aliens.
Okay, so Searing beams of fire, specifically
Oh
3
dear.
of them, will strike out from his hands.
Meta knowledge.
Yeah, they can be fired at different targets, but all rays must be targets within 30 feet of each other. Yeah, that works. That works.
Damn you, Nat. Want to make me do push-ups on my day off?
I'm gonna make a roll 1d2 to see would he focus on all of them? Actually, yeah, that was Pyrohydra.
Oh, you started doing it too, Az?
Then it's Azrak.
Yeah, I figured I'd be nice and have Simon have someone doing it with him.
You're a fool, though. You have a lot more attacks than Simon.
I know this. I realized it after the fact.
You fool!
Hey, just be glad you're not a DM.
This is true.
Like, just imagine a DM group where that's the house rules. If you roll an at 1, you need to do 10 push-ups. Just
Ooh, that's just wrong.
5-foot step doesn't take away your move action, or does it?
You can't
it
move
does
up.
not take away your move action, but you cannot use it to move.
Yeah.
Right.
So you either move or 5-foot step, basically.
If you have other things that use a move action, you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
still
okay.
do them.
Yeah, like stances, strikes, and whatnot. Shit, I could have. I did give him. He does have quite a hefty movement speed because of a template I gave him. Plus a couple other things, but.
I mean, he can disengage if he wants. That's up to him.
Yes. That would totally go well for him.
Nah. Fuck it, Azra hurt him actually the most. And it was like right in his face, so... All 3 rays will attempt to strike Azrak. I'm making ranged touch attack, so this is against your touch AC. And because of the template, he has quite a hefty bonus to his attack roll.
All right, let's see if he can hit a wall.
So that would be that much. Okay, so I'm gonna say he's rolling with that much. So, yeah, the total bonus is due to the template that he has, so that's the first ray.
Here comes 16d6 damage.
Yeah.
2 pluses.
Yep.
2 pluses.
The 16 would hit.
Okay, so that's a 16. That's the... Okay, I said 3 rays. Okay, so that's the second one.
24 will hit.
And that's the third one.
25 will hit. And my counters don't work against spells.
Oof.
Okay, so that's...
Well, technically, one of them would, but it raises my shield AC, which this doesn't care about.
Okay, first ray. Second ray. Third ray.
Bleh.
Are you barely alive or are you dead?
I'm at -8.
Barely alive.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh my lord, I'm just imagining like the burnt out husk of Astrak like reassembling itself as more and more pieces are being blown off, but it just doesn't fucking stop.
And sending after every ray, the kobold shrieks. Why won't you burn? Star commands you! Turn to ash! Oh god, my voice. Alright, that's his turn.
Your voice burn.
Ah!
There you go.
Okay. Azrak, the pain returns, the fires return, but yet you're still standing. Ready to maim, puncture, slash, and kill.
Here you go.
With a 5, that's a miss.
Little do you know that I am actually an android, not an orc.
Why? Where
Alright.
you die?
Coron.
I'm in not a very good position right now. Going to... Oh god. Since it's a large creature, I can still just attack it while I'm adjacent to it, can't I, with a reach weapon?
I would say so. Yeah.
We're gonna focus on getting out of the fucking range of that troop.
Hello, Hydra.
Hello there. What else do I have here? I can use that. I've used that. I've used that. I've used that. Okay, well, we're just going to bring the Guisarm down and miss completely.
Oof.
Yeah, sadly 7 is not enough. Alright, that's your turn.
Yep.
Alright, Sheruk. Do you wish to come get back up this turn? As per the temporary resurrection?
Okay, why not? Yep.
Alright. So you do get back up with full hit points. 1 negative level, but yeah, essentially you get back up with every resource that you have. And let me double check.
Shoot the guy. Shoot the guy.
I'm prone.
Instantly.
I
mean,
can't.
true. I mean, you can with a minus roll, but yeah, true.
But I would
I
have
think
to
minus
get up.
4 is melee attacks, not ranged attacks.
I think you just can't fire actually a longbow while prone. Crossbows you can.
It's only crossbows. And firearms.
Guns, yeah, that's why I was
Right.
like, yeah, just shoot them.
Has
Both.
Pyrohydra had any attack of opportunities?
I mean, yeah, it attacked me, but no, it had its turn, so it has it back. Mm-hmm.
Plus, a small spoiler, it's considering the amount of heads, it has combat reflexes.
Alright, so in that case, I 5-foot roll over here and get up.
That's a full round action to 5-foot roll. Mm-hmm.
Shush. Right then I get up over here.
That also
Take that.
provoked.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can provoke, step behind the pillar and shoot. It's up to you. Mm-hmm.
That would provoke.
I mean, it only provokes from one head, and I might miss you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, standing up
A crit.
is a move action.
And then the 5-foot step behind the pillar. Maybe
Yeah.
it won't see him. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I get up.
I miss!
Oh, actually, wait, no, you don't need to 5-step in the pillar. You can just step here. You're 15 feet away from it, and then you can just shoot shoot one shot.
Yep.
So yeah, does it hit?
I'm just waiting for the attack.
Ah,
Ow.
Just a
Ow.
hit.
but only for... Oh, I want to say...
Only for max damage. So
I hoped I would jinx it and roll minimum, but...
I mean, you jinxed it in the wrong way, you know?
Oh well.
Oh, don't worry, it's only going to be max damage. It's okay.
Uh-huh.
It's like that max damage empowered fireball.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so
Maximize
aim at
power.
the gob.
What do I say? It's a minimum damage, he said, on the maximized fireball.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Yeah, I did. Just takes forever to.
Oh, nice.
Oh, 27. That's a hit.
Post minimum damage for me.
Yeah,
Big sad.
yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah. You see that even though there's like this small flaming thing that strikes him, it doesn't seem that the fire itself does anything to this guy. He probably has so much affinity to fire, and for 4 damage, so it deals slightly less than you would think.
Mm-hmm.
Last breath, I curse Azrak.
Damage resistance. From a mighty
Why
blade.
me?
Alright.
This was a horrible idea.
What was?
You ran in.
I mean, you
Oh.
you convinced me to follow.
Yeah.
I'm blaming you as well, Chirok.
Oh my god, he just ran in. Leroy!
Pretty much is more or less what happened.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
You were the one that told me that no, they probably won't live. So I was like,
Zillow.
okay, guess we're going good.
There's dinner up ahead of you, Zilol. Are you hungry? I sure hope so.
Nom, 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 nom.
Mm-hmm. I just want to.
Alright.
Here we go. Come on. I just want you to eat the entire troop in one turn.
Well,
That
let's
is
see.
very much possible.
So
Actually,
my-
I need to like pause and activate one thing on. On Zillow's turn, I need to activate one thing.
Uh-oh. Alright, let me...
it's
the ribbon there you're doing early.
I almost just accidentally hit server mute.
So, I did mention at the start of session that if you want to, you can, like,
You can't mute it till it shows up in chat.
you can. Before it showed each other, just like went on the
Yeah.
user list and right click
Oh.
and mute.
Yeah, you can mute it.
You should not
Okay,
be able
hold
to
on,
do
hold
that.
on, hold on. 13 doesn't confirm, so that, and I don't believe you deal sneak damage, so that's
No.
Wait. If he 5 foot steps down, I think he's flanking with me. But I'm not sure if you can flank a troop though.
no, because I think there's because how many are supposed to be in there, you can't actually flank them.
Makes
Would
sense.
it also be this? It would be this, which would be
Yeah,
flank.
probably.
Yeah, you'd have to be on the bottom of it
Mm-hmm.
from where you're at.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
The most you'd be able to get is Zyso standing there, Zisso's standing there.
all right.
and then you,
So that's
you can't.
14. Sorry, 14 for the first one. 12 is a miss. 20 is a hit for 11. Go ahead.
Alright.
Alright.
19 is a hit for 10. Yeah.
Still, I'd like you to describe how you trample. I think it's like 30 or 40 kobolds in
At
like
thi-
a span of
six,
6
is,
seconds.
six is a miss. At this point, the troop is at -6.
Uh-huh.
11 would also be a miss.
Alright. Please describe to me how you trample 30 kobolds in the span of 6 seconds.
Hold on.
No, we call him a blender, so he just like goes Tasmanian devil and moves into them.
That's exactly what I was getting a gift to play as.
Nice.
I thought it was bigger than
Seeing
that.
guts and gore and kobolds running for their lives.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
I just spit into the group, just winging it madly. You just see limbs and blood splatter all over the place.
Yeah,
You're not sure
even-
what age rating the cartoon is.
Even if there are some survivors, like this troop is like extinguished, scattered,
running for their
scarred.
life.
Yes, they are lying for their lives like headless chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Some of them are headless.
5 foot step down.
Yep. And this entire site is a place of carnage. However, at the start of turn 5, the reinforcements will be coming. So allow me to.
I'm sad that the reinforcements are showing up just after seeing that, so the morale's like
Mm-hmm.
or they're gonna show up and it's just
The blood flies into their face, goblins running for their lives.
Okay. So starting from the very top, going clockwise, one troop will be essentially kind of out of action because they will be going down the corridor where Malgarius and Cindergul are fighting, and they will not be able to get through. And this is like the anime trope, like when the cannon fodder gets in the fight between two powerhouses and they like become collateral. As Malgarius is like swinging his sword, unleashing powers that he has. Cindergirl tries to burn him, so slash at him, and the poor fucking kobolds are just like getting into meat grinder. The second one, going from here. Ooh. I can move 30 feet. Actually. Yeah, it should be 30 feet, okay? Fuck, and they do not have any... Actually, they will be double moving.
The sounds of 100 feet charging into the cavern. Small and ready they come, weapons drawn to defend their leader.
Yeah, you see from the other corridors, like, chickens are coming to roost.
Mm-hmm. Good thing we are a human meat grinder or we'd be quite screwed. Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, there's more coming from behind.
Okay, yeah, those are coming from behind. The one that moved single move action, it's gonna unleash its volley. Yeah, one volley goes through Cheryuk, the other one goes through Zilol. That's DC 14 reflex save. And I'm gonna say that the amount of damage that these pillars sustained and your position and from the way they are attacking, you sadly do not get bonus reflex. So yeah, Cheryuk does one reflex save, DC 14, and Zilol also makes a DC 14 save.
I did, I swear I pressed it.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, so you succeed, so...
Shall fight in the shade!
So yeah, Cheryuk takes half of that. And Zilol takes full
Most
damage.
max damage.
Same thing, really? Why are you repeating yourself, Gian?
Fuck. Well, we'll see. Okay, Zixus.
Alright. Sixus for a moment is enveloped by elemental energies as his stances reset. Then he steps forward and is going to try and finish this. I think I can reach him from here. Yeah, just about. Alright, strike.
Miss.
15 misses. Second one is a minute hand. So, -2. 25.
Fuck.
Mm.
Yeah, 25 hits.
For 16 damage.
So even with -2, fuck, that will be enough.
Sixus steps up and with a blow stabs the Cobble Chieftain straight into the chest. Alright.
So as the kobold like is bleeding profusely and dying, as he's falling, his hand reaches towards the ceiling, not towards the ceiling, but like falls onto the